Hi there friends, happy Friday. Yesterday I had my colleagues from work here in my remote office. We spent a day here. We had to record some videos for some documentation, dream data where we work. And yeah, we spent the day together. We went out here by the beach where I live and we had some food. And then at one point we discussed work and we discussed, or I kind of spoke a little bit about the importance of realizing the different dynamics with different people, different teams, and understanding that all of these best tips for X and Y and the best tool and best way to do commits and code reviews and a lot of stuff really boils down to the team itself. For example, if you're working in a team of 5 people, 3 people, 2 people, if you remove a single person from that team, or 2 people leave or 2 people join, the dynamics of the team will change with that, right? So suddenly, what somebody told you or what you might thought is the best thing, might become the worst thing. So in this video, I'll just kind of have a monologue, of understanding the importance of trying to make things the best for your team, right? I work as a tech lead, and I'm fortunate to have this time given by the company where I can experiment with these things a little bit, think about them, try to improve them, try to work for my team. And as I spoke in one of my previous videos about what it means to be a great tech or a team lead, and being there for your team and trying to get best out of everybody, empowering them and stuff like that, like Marty Kagan says in Inspired and Empowered books. I realized that all of these decisions that we make on a daily basis really are something that should be primarily focused on what works for you, right? And I think this is important to say today more than ever, because there's so much propaganda in programming, there's so much influence. A lot of people are blindly, following their favorite heroes on the internet and YouTubes and Twitters and stuff. And basically, I guess the only thing that I'm trying to share is, like, if you're leading a team, if you have some control over that, or if you don't have to be leading a team, you can be just part of the team that has very flat hierarchy, try to ask yourself, how can you improve your own team, with your own things and your own tools, and, see what works best for you. You want to do code reviews. Oh, what is the best way to do code reviews? Well, what is the best way for you? So how can you enable your team, for example, to push things fast? How can you enable your team to deliver value faster? And, if we focus these efforts individually per team as small communities, if you may, or small groups, or small tribes, I think we can probably make way better results than saying, oh, at Microsoft or Google or Netflix, whatever, they're doing these things like this. Yes, but there's so many different permutations of people, of circumstances, of cultures, right? If you take 2 people, and then another 2 people somewhere else, they might be entirely different, right? So just because, for example, the size of the team is the same, well, there's this tool for this size, team size. It's like, no, I mean, they're very different, right? So now imagine you have 3 or 5, 10 people in your team, and then add all of the other variables, to that technology stack and values and experience and all of the other things, and then you're gonna realize, actually, you're gonna come to the same conclusion as I did, that the permutations are infinite, and that you can really only focus on doing what's really best for you, for your team at that given time. Because again, your team is also going to change in the future, and maybe a year from now it's going to be very different, right? Maybe you're going to hire people who actually want different things. So this is just food for thought. Think about it yourself, try to figure out what's best for you as a leader, and then try to be driven primarily by that. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys, have a good one. Cheers, bye bye.